In a world where almost every inch of land has been mapped, studied, photographed, and posted online, there still exists a place shrouded in mystery. An island where ancient traditions survive untouched, where the modern world is kept at bay by choice. This is Niihau, Hawaii's Forbidden Island. And today, we're pulling back the curtain on its secrets. Imagine if you could step back in time 200 years. No cars, no electricity, no cell phones buzzing in your pocket. Just you, the land, and the rhythms of nature. That's what Niihau is, a living time capsule. It's the only island in Hawaii where native Hawaiian traditions, language, and lifestyles remain almost completely preserved. But how did Niihau stay this way while the rest of the world sped forward? In 1864, King Kamehameha V sold Niihau to a wealthy Scottish widow, Elizabeth Sinclair. The price? Just $10,000 in gold, about $180,000 today. But there was a catch. The king insisted that the Hawaiian people and their way of life be protected forever. And the Sinclair family kept that promise. Generation after generation, they've fiercely protected the island from tourism, from developers, and even from well-meaning historians. Today, it's still owned by the Robinson family, descendants of Sinclair herself. Life on Niihau is almost unimaginable for most of us. No paved roads, no electricity grid, no grocery stores, no malls, no TikTok dances under neon lights. Instead, residents live by the rhythms of the land and sea. They fish, they hunt, they farm. They speak the Hawaiian language, Lelo Hawaia, as their first and only tongue. In fact, Niihau is often called the Hawaiian language island because it's one of the last places where the language lives naturally. But with isolation comes mystery, and Niihau has more than its fair share of secrets. Fishermen from nearby islands tell stories of strange lights darting over Niihau's skies. Some believe the island is a hotspot for UFO sightings, thanks to its clear, unpolluted skies. Others claim to have seen ghostly figures on the beaches, only to watch them vanish into thin air. There are even tales of ancient Hawaiian ceremonies still practiced in secret, ceremonies tied to gods and spirits that predate Western contact. In 1941, Niihau was thrust into the global spotlight, but not in a way anyone expected. Just hours after the attack on Pearl Harbor, a Japanese fighter pilot crash-landed on Niihau. The incident that followed, known as the Niihau Incident, revealed tensions, loyalties, and heroism, and it forever changed the U.S. government's views on the Pacific Islands. Some believe that after the war, the military took special interest in Niihau, fueling even more conspiracy theories about secret experiments and surveillance activities happening just beyond public view. Today, Niihau remains strictly off-limits. You can see it from Kauai's beaches on a clear day, a tantalizing green smudge on the horizon. But unless you're invited by a resident or take one of the rare, authorized tours, and even those barely set foot on the land, the island remains a mystery. It's easy to romanticize the idea of a forbidden island. But maybe, just maybe, Niihau's secrecy isn't about exclusion. Maybe it's about protection, protecting a way of life that the rest of the world forgot. In an age of globalization, where almost nothing is sacred, Niihau stands as a rare reminder. Sometimes, to preserve something precious, you have to keep it hidden. Niihau is a living heartbeat of old Hawaii, quiet, guarded, and enduring. And maybe that's exactly what makes it so powerful. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the secrets of Niihau. If you enjoyed this dive into hidden history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more stories you won't hear in your average history class. Until next time, stay curious.